you want make them for this life. Now night, these girls you see at night, the ones that stand on the streets most times. Some of them go as far as doing this stuff multiple times in a particular night. For instance, let me even call, make I even call them the main name. Nightlife in Oka. I know sometimes when you see girls that stay on the streets or that stand on the streets due to the so-called name nightlife, I know you will just automatically judge them.
Yeah.
Some girls will tell you say they don't go short time 4 times. Short time means different men fucking you in the night. 4 men fuck you in the night and pay you. 4 different men knock you, pay you 10k each. In other words, you've made a 40k in the night. And there's this other of your friend too, who is also a colleague in the same industry of Asha. You don't go paro 4 times, short time. She now they wait for daybreak. That daybreak now based on say one man we go just carry him
for the moment.
Pay him maybe 50k or 40k or minimum 30k. Let me use Oka as a yardstick. Maximum way man go fit pay you after a fuck you finish based on say you be a shower. Say the man to them money even as economy don't crash at 10,000.
Hello guys, we are back again on Powerhouse TV. But let me introduce myself. My name is Williams, aka Uneducated Hustler, and I have a special guest today, as you all know. But let him introduce himself first.
All right, viewers, my name is AGK Daniel. Yeah, that's my real name. Okay, for those of you that know me, you all know I'm into entertainment. I'm an MC, I'm a comedian. In fact, I'm a full package when it comes to entertainment. You can call me MC Feargod, the prophetic comedian of the Federal Republic, second vice chancellor, University of Opiwake Roundabout, CEO, Erewagwago International Ministries. Original men in English language, it has
legit.
In past participle, it has rigid. Imia, are you a member of my church? Wow.
Okay,
My name is Tuchko for AKA House. Welcome to the show.
Okay. See, like there's something you posted, and that's why I invited you to this show. We want to talk about. I want to ask you about, like I know, say a kind of popular in Anambra, especially Oka, and Oka is where entertainment lifestyle and lifestyle is. I want to enlighten us, like, because a lot of our viewers, majority is outside country, and a lot of them have love in Nigeria. So, what can you tell about lifestyle in Oka and damages is caused, and it's still causing, and the problem you may think say it will warrant tomorrow.
Okay, nightlife in Oka is, I would say, okay, if I'm to rate it over 10, nightlife in Oka is it's doing well. If I'm to rate it over 10, it's 8 over 10.
8 over 10.
Yes, 8 over 10 in the sense that on some days it will heat up, of which is normal. Apart from areas like Lagos, Abuja, that the nightlife is just on a high scale, back to back. But you see, you made mention about those that have love in Oka, especially those abroad that have their maybe girlfriends or wives.
Yeah.
Well, this is me saying openly without being biased. It depends on who your love is. It depends on who your girlfriend is. You understand? Because everyone has got a different perception to life and different behavioral patterns.
Okay.
I have seen criminals that have good hearts. I'm talking on a general note now, male and female.
Yeah.
I have seen prostitutes that have a good heart.
Okay.
You understand? And I have seen decent girls that have good hearts. Now, all these things I mentioned now still comes vice versa.
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
Do you get?
Yeah.
I've still seen prostitutes that have bad mind. I'll tell you one imejom major kwarage, an eye for an eye. You understand?
Yeah.
But let's break it down now. Like, let's come down to reality. Nightlife in Oka. I know sometimes when you see people walk on the streets, especially maybe all these ones that stand on the streets. Let me narrow it down to girls.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you see girls that stay on the streets or that stand on the streets due to the so-called name nightlife, I know you will just automatically judge them.
Yeah.
This is my perception as an entertainer and the number of years I have spent in the entertainment industry experiencing nightlife. Because most times, most of my job, excuse me, most of my jobs are usually at night. Now for night, most times we they make better money.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Interesting.
Then in the daytime, when you have other jobs, you go for them, they pay you. But you see in the night, Yahoo boys when in the work. Now for night time now. Usually you won't make them for this life. Now night, even crypto. That sometimes you'll be sleeping. Somebody's awake checking his dashboard or whatever
Yeah.
to know when it will rise,
It's rise and fall.
and you might be sleeping. You get so now these girls you see at night, the ones that stand on the streets most times, I am not quick to judge. You get sometimes some of them do things out of condition. They'll tell you, and a condition make a fish bend. This is that. No problem, I don't hear you. But how about you taking a new, as in turning a new leaf, like, okay, I'm done looking for a man who would sleep with me, to give me money, all in the name of hustling. And some of them go as far as doing this stuff multiple times in a particular night. For instance, let me even call, make I even call them the main name. Some girls will tell you say they don't go short time 4 times in a night. And you be like, you went for short time. Short time means different men sleeping with you. Like, let me call it the layman's language. Different men fucking you in a night. So 4 men fuck you in a night and pay you. How much are they paying you? Let me use Oka as a yardstick. Maximum way man go fit pay you after I fuck you finish based on say you be a shower. Say the man took them money, even as economy don't crash at 10,000.
No, they just leave fuck. Just they always use kind of.
Okay, fine. Okay. Let me not be too vulgar.
Yeah.
So man knock you. 4 different men knock you. Pay you 10k each. In other words, you've made a 40k in the night. And there's this other of your friend too, who is also a colleague in the same industry of, you know, Asha. Then you don't go paro 4 times, short time. She now they wait for daybreak. That daybreak now based on say one man we go just carry am
For the moment.
pay am maybe 50k or 40k or minimum 30k. But now only one man go knock am because of the word distress.
Yeah.
But you now as a colleague, you don't already go 4 times, come back, come meet her for una spot. Like that mentality is crazy.
That level of damage.
Do you understand? Now, those are the particular sort of girls that have made up their mind to go through that route. You understand? Of hustling just to do what? To feed and make ends meet. How about turning a new leaf of life? Be like, okay. In fact, let me even put it like this. How many of them, after going through this route of knocking to make money in the name of hustling at night, why don't you look for a job? Looking for a job now leads me to the question, how many of them can actually sit down for 30 days and be paid, let's say, a minimum of 30k?
30K.
I know say yes, economy don't crash. Yeah, everybody's complaining economy is hard and so. So how about you doing a decent job or just doing a job, even if it's a sales girl?
To keep your mind busy.
I asked this thing what you're saying now. I asked a girl about this thing. You know what? You know the answer. What of the guys where they do Yahoo? It's not the same thing.
You see the level of IQ people have. That's my problem. Now you're equating yourself with the guy that is doing Yahoo. Let me tell you.
Now that is his own Yahoo. That's
everything.
her own Yahoo that she's
Everything
doing.
has a process, and action and reaction are equal and opposite. Now, when you have this ugly mentality of easier out, you're bound to have issues and problems. I keep saying this thing. Now, you get mentioning Yahoo boys. Some Yahoo guys pass through the HK process. And the HK process, for example, is they draw me for some months, 6 months, 7 months when you come out. And sometimes if you come out from that HK stage, you might not even get what you want. You have to follow the other route, which is more detrimental. Now, life has a sacrifice level. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, your life, your commitment is your time, your energy, and patience. Now, if you follow the route of fast lane, it's either your blood or your life. Now, those girls you mentioned now, some of them are taking that risk. Okay, you're getting the money. It looks quick. what happens to the detriment of what happens to you later on?
And some of
Your
them,
mental damage and everything.
so some of them don't even know some things. There's some men that pays you hugely take from you.
You don't understand. I've kept saying this.
They don't even think towards that direction.
That direction is insane for them. They don't go towards
Make I
them.
come on my glass so that people go to see my eye.
You get
Let me talk to you now from the perception of what I have seen and experienced.
yeah, that's what we hear. That's why it's candid arena.
Yeah.
You have to be very candid, I beg.
The opposite gender no send you. Let me start. Make I start with that. They no send your papa. Do you know what they send? That money in your pocket.
Obviously.
What can you offer?
Obviously, at the moment.
Both the decent ones.
Decent ones.
Yes. See, bro, I have met decent girls. I would say, okay, let me use the word date. I have dated decent girls. I have even dated rough ones.
Yeah.
When I say rough ones, may not be like say my list done long.
If they let you off now, like how many girls can you say that you have dated?
Me,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Serious dating, when I sabi waiting, then they call
Dating.
dating.
Uh-huh.
Eh? Girls where I don't date. In fact, if I've been with you for over a year,
Is dating.
just 1 year, I've dated you.
Yes, is dating. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Consistent.
that 1 year, we say we dey talk, you dey come my house, you've slept in my house. At least you spent like 2 days in my house. Like even if you go to work,
Yeah.
you retire in my house. You understand? Then, at one point or the other, I have assisted you.
No, like let's just
In fact, once I have been with you for over 1 year,
Is dating.
is dating.
if I'm to extend it, maximum
Like
2 years.
how many girls have you dated?
Seriously, this question where you ask me now, you want make I begin think. But
Just rough estimate.
if I'm to give a rough estimate, 5.
5 girls.
Yes.
Can
From
you
my days in school.
can you like if someone asks you now your body count, can you
I'm gonna leave body count.
Nobody can.
Leave body.
No, what you saying to ask? I know where you're going to. Where you're trying to ask is like out of those girls you dated, like 5 girls for example.
Yes.
Which are the rough ones and which are the good ones and what are the ratio?
No, when I mean 5, you see that 5 I mentioned now, that
It's
5 are the,
serious
ones
dates.
that are the ones that
You
during
co-
the time I was dating them, there were still other girls in the picture.
in the picture that you are
Some
You understand?
distractions,
Some
like,
distractions. If I call them distractions.
okay.
You understand? But
obviously they should.
when I was with them, anytime when they come my house, some of those distractions you don't come
Over.
close.
Gas pause.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, let's put it like this. Both distraction and dating.
Okay. No, you say both the decent ones and the rough ones.
Uh-huh.
If I'm to merge them together, if you don't reach like 12, because the rough ones them plenty pass
The
the decent ones.
Because those lost ones, you don't spend like 3 months with them.
No,
Also.
those rough ones maximum I spend with them at least 8 to 9 months. I get patience for dating. No?
Yes, so that you know to
Okay. Coming back to you said decent girls. You talked about something about
I was saying something that this other gender no send your papa. What they send is what you have to offer by default or by setting. Even the decent ones. Let me they tell you. Even the so-called decent ones. When you go close to them, and you have a chat with them, you will see that they look decent, but deep down, they want to explore. The only thing that might be holding them back might be, apart from parental upbringing, now personal discipline would then give themselves. Because one thing I know about life is, and I say now, in fact, now advice when you give yourself,
It's prime.
personal advice when you give yourself,
That's the point.
now you go follow.
Yes.
If you tell yourself, say, Oga, I no go thief again.
You know good.
Even if the opportunity presents itself,
You know good.
you consciously, even not just avoiding it, flee.
Flee.
Because now so Bible take talk am.
Flee.
Flee every appearance of temptation. Flee. Don't say, you dey house now. You have a girlfriend. And 3 different girls, they chat you up. How far are you at home? I want to come to your house. What's in there your mind? These girls just want to come. They are temptations. They want to come and
They want
knock.
to come and knock. Nothing.
And then after knocking, what next is, what can you offer? Maybe tea fare to go home, or small upkeep money. Or maybe you're the type that used to have perfumes in your house.
Is roof.
You understand? No, about this, they don't go, they will collect it in your front.
They will not steal
And
it.
it's perfume is.
It's perfume. They will collect it. Now I like this.
Ọkụkọ ịkọrọ ya izuru ezu. Ya ma butere onwe ya ka ị kụọ ya. Now after the knacking, she will now look around. Okay, what can I take? What can I take? What can I take? She go use her hand pay herself. Enter
Yes,
your
sir.
wardrobe. You have this perfume. And you can't say no.
You cannot say no, no.
Even when you want to say no, your conscience will be judging you.
Yes,
Man, if I judge you, if I say no now, she no go one green come next time. If na me initiates the invite. Do you see
That's
it?
the thing.
Leads me to where I would say this gender, they are manipulative somehow. When you tell them they are manipulative, they say it's a lie, but somehow they are manipulative. You get?
Because they don't know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, for crying out loud. See, I say it like this, that when it comes to sex, no be we get ultimate seal. Now them.
And then, obviously, it's them.
You see this talk of you can meet a girl today and you knock her today. Bro, no be by your power. Now she see you, admire
She
you,
decided.
you look attracted to her. Like, wow, this guy goes sweet. Make I test her. She come your house, open up for your mind. You be like, I don't knock this guy, I don't use her. Now lie, now she use you.
Simple as that. You just see. I'll always say this. Let me not cut you.
No, we are talking about this lifestyle.
Let me
Like-
just dive in a little bit what you said. See, I feel all women, as you said, all women are loyal to their feeling, instantaneous feeling, what they feel at the moment. I've said this thing before. Your money, your power, your fame, anything does not determine who a woman around you open her legs for.
Yes, now.
It's her personal decision.
Yes, now. That's why she can be collecting money from
Yes,
Sugar
now.
Daddy and be
I'm
knocking one
sleeping with
small
one
boy.
small boy like that. It's their own decision. If a girl decides to be a good girl, she'll be a good girl. If she decides to be a wayward girl, she'll be wayward. It's her decision. It's not your money or your attention.
What is this thing that is making girls wayward this generation?
See, higher level of perception of what they see on the social media, one, their lifestyle they've chosen, or their kind of role model they are looking at. See, everybody wants to be up there. That's the point. But people don't remember that there is level to this life. Every life has a stage. They don't want to follow stage, they want to jump hurdles.
See what causes this thing.
You get
Okay.
I watch a lot of videos online and I filter the things I want to hear.
Yeah.
The major cause of all these things this other gender go through is lack of contentment. Like,
Yes.
Ihim,
You're
what you
contented
have,
with what do you have?
are you contented with it? Yeah, I know it's good to wear bone straight, but at the moment, can you afford to buy a bone straight
Without stressing someone, or without thinking that this person need to buy
the
this thing
point.
before,
without
No.
even stressing yourself?
Self.
without
First
stressing.
of all, not even to stress another person, without stressing yourself.
The level where you are now, can you do?
Let's use the decent ones. I was about to land on something. You have a girl who works every month. Let's say a girl who does a decent job that pays her like 50K every month. I know that 50K is nothing to write home about,
Yeah, no.
yes, but at least you earn 50K and you want to wear a bone straight of 200,000.
That's insane.
That's at
No.
least a bone straight where they reasonable.
Uh-huh.
Insane, man.
200K. You'll have to save your salary for 4 months.
4 months.
Without eating, without clothing,
Without touching
without
something.
buying anything.
Now, who's going to fund your TFA to work for
For
those
4
4 months? Who's going to feed you for those 4 months?
Who's going to clothe you?
Who's going to buy? No, even the clothes. Let's leave the
Let's
clothes now
leave
for
the-
now.
the clothes
At least you
already,
get
yeah,
clothes
yeah.
where you wear go work. Who's going to buy you data? Who's going to buy you sanitary pads?
Crazy.
I don't know if you get. Who's going to buy you accessories, deodorants, and all those shits for the next 4
4
months?
months for you
so
to
that
buy
you can
that.
save your rent. I mean your salary
Your salary.
To buy that.
to buy that bone straight.
And remember, you're going to pay lent.
You still pay.
Bills are plenty.
Do you see it now?
It's gone.
So the decent ones now, who do they now fall back on? The so-called boyfriends.
And if boyfriend cannot afford it,
It's a different case if your boyfriend cannot afford it too. In the case where your boyfriend can afford it, but him too has his own needs. He has people he's catering for. Like for instance,
That's
you're earning
a
50K
responsibility.
and your boyfriend is earning, let's be realistic. Using Oka as a case study. How many of us guys now they work for where then they fit pay us at least $250,000 every month?
what aqua?
That's
Yeah, when I say $250,000, that's 250K.
For where?
That's the thing.
That's the thing now. That's the
Where?
thing. Is where
That's what's $250,000.
basics hasn't consistent. They are paying that kind of money.
Like even if na company or industry or even
No be
governmental,
hotels full here.
forget
In
hotels.
hotels now.
Hotels have
they
to pay
pay.
manager reach 100K.
We're talking about is because how many companies they here?
There are some hotels that pay their manager up to 100K. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
some near to do 5-star
Yeah,
hotels where they
5-star,
are here
yeah.
that pay their managers,
That
hotel
kind of
managers
stuff,
up to
come on.
100K.
Yeah.
But how many hotels can afford to pay a staff 250K here in
Here
Oka?
in Oka.
How many?
Can you imagine?
I don't even talk about it. Don't even go bar or lounge. Don't even near there. Now, governmental parastatals
Parastatals.
or state
State
parastatals.
parastatals.
How many they pay their normal domestic staff? 250,000. Apart from maybe those who be commissioners or
Depends on the
SSEs
level you
or
are.
PAMSECs.
Yeah.
Where you are, Ike and Ibu take you to.
That one is a different case.
It's a
Sef.
different case altogether.
But that was a different case. I'm talking about you, okay.
United.
Even where all those things you mentioned now will take you to. When you now eventually get there, how long will you last there?
That's
Do you
the thing.
understand? Me, I am talking about legitly now you find work for this Oka. You see work for maybe
Work.
secretariat, state secretariat.
How much do you think they pay?
How much will be your salary for a month? Say them pay you say you be PA to commissioner. Maximum your salary will be 100k
150k
or
max.
150k max. What's in 150k want to do for you as a guy?
And the girl is looking for one sort of 200.
200k.
200k. That means both of you. Well, it's crazy.
And you have siblings you're taking care of. You might not be really be taking care of them
Yes.
all together, but maybe your parents
You
are
have
still.
other bills you're paying.
But once in a while, it's yellow.
Yes, now this support the
And to this kind of rising of rent in Doka.
it's a many variables. The variables.
And I
are
like
too
use
many.
myself as an example. For
Variables are
things.
too
You know, so
many.
most times when people see me on the street and be like, fear God, you get money, Diego. No, I am contented with what I have. I can go for a 100k job and you think I went for a 1 million naira job because of the way I carry myself,
Yeah.
the way I present myself,
And the joy you have in the job.
And the joy you have in
do you get the way I package myself? People look at me and be like, this your clothes is fine. Hey, you enjoy yourself. Mm-mm. I actually squeezed out money so that I will look good. So that when somebody sees me and wants to patronize me, when I give you my price rate, people weigh you from how you appear. When you
Yes.
started calling yourself ugly stylist, I look at you and say, oh God, this boy don't know. This one I find boy.
Yes, now he's just
just
a
answering
blind
the
man.
opposite of himself.
He's opposite of himself. Actually,
Listen,
that's the
name
game plan.
ugly stylist suits me. But I see clothes that you do. Even when you do interior decor, I say,
Yeah,
wow,
sharp.
it's a brand you're selling.
Yeah.
How many of this other gender will go through that pain? Legitly, there are, they exist too.
Yeah.
Very
But
But if they are 10, they're just 2.
The ratio is just 9.
Or let's say 3 max.
Yeah.
Then even inside that 3, they will still tell you some certain things that they do. If I tell you things that decent girls do, you will marvel.
let's hear, please.
That's the honest truth. When you come close, you say, okay, nightlife. There are decent girls that come out for nightlife.
Yeah, yeah.
In the sense that let's go to club. Let's go listen to loud music. You understand? Let's go see things like sightseeing. You understand? It's okay.
Feel like.
Now, in the midst of those sightseeing, you could see a fine guy. There are fine guys that come into the country or that are in Oka. Fine guys will just pop in. Hey, they came to club. And you're with the cliques of your friends as a girl. A fine guy passes with maybe 2 or 3 of his friends. They go into the club to go and chill. Maybe buy a bottle of Mattel or a bottle of Jameson or whatever, something they could afford. Understand? Sit down, vibe into the music. And then you as the girl, a decent girl, you just came out for sightseeing. Maybe you came out to hang out. You understand? You see those fine guys walking there, you now enter the club. Let's tell ourselves the truth. As far as Oka is concerned, how many girls fit say, okay, make them begin the ball the way guys they take ball for club
On their own.
based on business with them they do.
No, the only one thing that they always hear be saying that you go say, no be, we just went out today. And see where the mentality starts. We just went out today. Some guy just ordered something for us. That day go. Let's just say, let's just and go out now. You see,
That's how it
That's
starts.
how
That's
street
how it
starts.
That's how it starts. And that's how
guys
hookup
don't
and
pay
all those things
today.
start.
Collect number tomorrow. Another set of guys
Everybody
will pay.
wants soft life.
Let's-
You know, even talk and well. I shall start from Amaka. Afa, escort me now. May we reach Ibiza.
From there.
Escort.
Play-
Oh, escort.
play-
Can you mother now?
Obviously.
As it is, if
Play-
you just say make you day house,
Ecolo-
press your phone because you're not that lifestyle. Not into you. There are girls that week in week out, they don't get that flair to the
To the
commode.
commode.
Yes, I have met girls like that, both small
The
ones and
indoor-
matured ones.
indoor girls.
You know, those days they are decent, except they are exposed to it through what? Friendship.
Friends. You got to be friends.
You understand?
Somebody got to
Friends,
lure them into
colleagues, or maybe invite by default.
Yeah.
General invite.
or some all those kind of occasional invite where they do like weddings and all those things.
All those kind of say, okay,
birthdays
this
and
person
stuff like that.
come follow me, make we go for a wedding, or
Yeah.
let's
Birthdays, stuff
escort
like
me,
that.
make we go Ibiza. Now, what will they go there? I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna just go
More
drink
go
one bottle.
chill, more go chill.
Or make we go hear MC Fear God.
Yeah,
That guy
more
they
go
talk
chill.
rubbish where.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and listen to his jokes. You understand? Now you as a decent girl, you go. First day, they buy you malt. You drink, you they listen, you they see things. Nah, Maka.
So this guy
These
is there
girls.
for
Nah, see what girls they wear. You know, it go shock you. You understand? By the time you do it the first time, do it the second time. Like those guys that come out and be like, they go to club and a guy bought something for them. There are guys that are like that. They will just want to appreciate you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Your friends are beautiful. Come and hang out with us. I used to say something most times when I'm anchoring events. I say, sometimes not be every guy want knock you.
Yes, obviously.
The truth is, the end point of every I like you, I love you is knack. But sometimes, maybe every guy will just want to go straight to the point, knack you.
Yeah.
Some guys want to see
What do you have?
what do you have upstairs.
Upstairs.
What can you offer?
What's your value like?
What's your value like?
Do you understand? What not even what's your value, what value do you
Yeah,
bring?
that's their value substance than what you have.
I have met girls I met them today and we knock today. Some I met today, we knock like in 3 days time or 4
Yeah,
days time.
that kind of
But it
stuff.
was a process in the sense that chat, talk, phone calls.
Yeah, those processes.
You see that all those things now breeds affection. And then maybe on the day both of you get to go out, hang out together, the girl don't already carry for mind say she want
Yeah,
back you
obviously. They have made up her mind.
because when I don't already chat.
Talk some shit.
Not even talk
No,
to
no, just normal shit.
Just hi, how are you? Have you woken up? Are you at work? She feel even video call you. Oh, you're at the office. Meet I'm at the office. You know this kind of a thing. That song where Flavor sing, maybe they'll see on that.
Yeah.
Darling. That's what happens in those first few days. Talking stage feels like maybe 1 week. The following week, you see the girl, she'll be eager to experience you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the guy that know how to keep a conversation.
Exactly. You're lively and
Because conversation is the one thing that
Yes, you have
makes
to-
some guy,
communication
some married women fall into a trap of a young guy that wants
communication
just.
skills is key now.
Yes,
That's the main thing. That triggers a lot of
Communication
things.
is key. But the tone and manner of communication is
It's
important.
another important thing.
Are you mad? Is different from are you mad?
Are you mad? You know,
Listen,
that
yeah.
tone.
when you're in a heated argument with the other gender and you be like, are you sick? Like there's a tone you tell them, it will break them into pieces.
Into pieces.
And
Fragments like
when they are flaring up, I be like, are you sick? Is something wrong with you? You are adding fire.
Fire now.
She the ginger, you the ginger.
ginger.
But when she the ginger, and you be like,
Then they
I don't know,
are you
you know,
going
Koala.
nuts? All this kind of stuff.
she go look you. If
Like,
I get away, guess and you go
yeah,
say,
listen, now,
this
guy-
tone where you used to tell me this
don't
thing
be-
now. No.
See, there is
person
one
don't get
thing I am
sense, yeah.
trying to know. It's not like we are just jumping.
I'm touching it, Abi. I was coming to those decent girls now, letting you know that some of all these decent girls too still do some unorthodox things to survive. It's just that they are good at hiding it.
They're experts in hiding.
Yes, girls are expert in hiding
They're experts in
crazy
manipulation.
shit.
Sir.
I still told you that they are manipulative.
Very, very.
You have a girlfriend, okay, they have a boyfriend that at least try his best to take care of you. But due to lack of contentment,
Don't want to get on. Don't want
you see what leads them into it? Lack of contentment, they just want more.
to themselves.
You come out, you see your girlfriend wearing this, and you be like, this thing will fine on me too. You're not contented with what you have. You want it. Putting that boy in pressure. Now the boy cannot afford it. You get angry.
You get angry.
And then
You
maybe
can't afford
along
it
the
too.
line, another guy approaches you. And when the guy approaches you, he captures your fancy.
And
You know-
pointed there.
The law of attraction works magic. You could have a boyfriend as a girl. You could have a boyfriend that is well to do, that is okay. But they could go somewhere and see another guy
On another
that
realm.
is, yes, that is charming, and be like, the law of attraction will take
Just
place.
take place. ASAP.
This guy is fine. And more. They feel even picture how you go day naked,
Okay.
both of you on bed. Some even go as far as maybe having the boldness to approach you and getting your
Yeah.
number. I've been in that shoes
Obviously.
before. Girls we don't meet. Hey, if you got that fine, make I get your number.
So you are saying just fear those decent one
Yes.
more than
Obviously.
Fear
now.
them. Now then they
Fear
even
them.
do more.
And you will not notice.
Especially when a girl tells you, I don't do this. When a girl tells you, I don't do this, that's what she's doing. It's me telling you. It's just that we as guys, most times, we know they get time to go they
Carefree people. You know,
go they investigate all these things where girls go they do. And I want to find out if you are cheating.
so they have time with that.
A guy, we get waiting in they do, where they pursue
They
money,
busy.
where they busy. Sometimes, or in fact, most times, no go even get time to check. Whether in girlfriend they cheat or not.
But some people don't have that kind of
I
time.
don't have that time.
because going to woman's phone
What's
for
that?
waiting.
What's that?
You go find what you
You
need.
must see that thing they're looking for, bro.
Even in a man's phone, you
Yes,
go still
you
see,
must see that thing.
But it is more on the other gender. If you talk,
It's just a friend.
it's a lie. It's
sorry,
just a friend. What?
just a friend. I say, are you kidding me?
A friend,
Just a friend.
you and him will be talking about sex or
Sex is even
I've
different.
said this thing before. Any girl that is in a serious relationship
that gives
that gives number to a guy and still communicate consistently with that person, that girl is an open in parenthesis.
Oh, somebody will come and start telling you. Do you know how many
Yes.
people that are in my DM?
DM,
Do you
that
know-
kind of
do-
stuff.
do
They
you know
brag with
messages
girls
that I
in
have not
DM.
even
Do that.
opened?
Yes. Fear that kind of place.
First of all, waiting carry you give number.
Carry the give number.
Men are like
Wetin
hunters.
carry give number.
We are looking for animals to get down.
Yes,
to
now.
eat.
Predators kind of
Ababogi.
thing. Predator kind
Ababogi.
of thing.
Iregi. That's why some guys will be like, hey, I don't like that.
I want to ask you, you dey fear to marry?
Yes.
You dey fear?
Yes.
Why?
The reason is, my fear is change. Change in the sense that, okay, let me not even use change. One of my major fear is, will the person I'm going to marry stand the test of time?
That's the point.
I'll be honest with you. Even me, where they talk, I don't know what my character would look like.
Tomorrow.
Not even tomorrow after getting married.
Yes, the
I mean-
endurance level.
They will stretch you.
Yes, no. Obviously. The endurance
The
level.
other gender, they will stretch you.
Obviously.
Now, as a man, you can look for means to survive. That's why sometimes when you go to beer parlors, you see
Lots of
men
men
stay there
for
1
long
a.m., 2 a.m.
till-
they are drinking.
Okay.
They don't even deal with
Okay, the problem now you say the fear of you getting married is
the person I want to marry.
Will you be able
Will
to
the person be
endure
able to stand?
and the taste of
Test of time.
alterations and things
I will
coming up?
not give you a bed of roses all the time. I am
Obviously, you can't. It's
okay
not possible.
because what you're saying that this generation is mental damaged.
just selfishness. In
As-
fact,
as eating
greed
deep.
and not even greed, selfishness.
It's eating deep.
And that's why many guys have a fear to get married. And that's why I asked you this question now. Because I know say you are not and you I don't know even know you are planning. A lot of guys is in love, but they fear to kneel down and engage that.
The only thing is this. The only thing is this. A lot of variables in this marriage thing, relationship commitment. I've always told people, love fades with time. What keeps the relationship and marriage is endurance, forbearance, and forgiveness.
Add tolerance to it too.
Yes, and tolerance. Now, if you cannot tolerate those, I always tell
Because they don't know how to-
forgiveness and
they don't know how to communicate.
Yes, forgiveness and forbearance are not the same. Do you understand? Now, but people how can you hold these things when it comes? Some people will just be when things change, they'll just run away. They will just change.
For every action, there's a reaction.
Yes, they'll what?
I have fucked up on.
It's crazy.
I have fucked up on. In some cases, in fact, in most cases, some of the relationships
Like
I've
every
had,
other person
I've
now.
had, like the ones that have lasted 2 years and more, I have said things that I
You shouldn't have
I
said.
shouldn't have said. But my saying them was because of the action
Like
the
if
other
you-
gender gave. I don't want to go
React
into
to the
details
action.
because if I start going into details, you'll be like, fear God, now because you're the MC, now why they talk? No.
No.
When you start giving me actions that would make me think you are something,
and you're present to be some other thing.
and you're telling me no, this thing, this person, this person is my friend, or this is me, or due to the fact that you had a kind of upbringing. You understand? So because of that, it has now made you channel your sense of reason. You are now an alpha female.
This alpha.
You understand all these alpha females? No, alpha females in the sense that they're independent lady. A man cannot talk to you. A man cannot tell you what to
cannot
do.
tell you,
Or if a man is to tell you what to do, a man needs to prove himself.
There's no way you can be something.
And proving himself means he need to provide for you.
Mhm.
You understand? Like when
Provide
you
more.
more than what you
What you
are getting,
getting.
what you're earning, it's wrong. What happens to those days of, okay, maybe see, we are coming to understand the man from the man's perspective. I say this, you want a man to love you as a woman, show depth
Obviously.
apart from value. Show depth what you can carry. Yes, if you can see a man from the point of view that, okay, you're a bricklayer. I know you're a bricklayer. Okay, I love you for the fact that you're a bricklayer. You go out to work. I know you earn 5,000 naira every day. If you see work, you understand? I love you regardless, and I'm willing to stay with you with that 5,000 you earn every day, and I'm willing to help you manage that 5,000 so that you can be saving from that 5,000, taking care of yourself and taking care of me.
To get to certain
Understand? Till we get to a certain level, then you have found yourself a wife.
Obviously.
Where you go see him for this generation?
He did,
The
but
day, the ratio is too small.
then they
This alpha you're talking about
did,
now. This
he did.
alpha don't care.
no, the alphas don't care. Some of them don't care.
They don't.
Some, I said some.
Until reality hits.
When 2% out of 10% is it
that's,
don't
that's
care.
what the ratio is too small.
So-
The variables are too. It's not. It's nothing to write home about.
When 2% care and the remaining 8 doesn't care, you don't really blame them because it's the society they are in.
Yeah. What they say.
You as the man now, consistency is now the key. If you can tolerate, you see, so tolerance comes.
Someone
in-
said a lot of marriages will a lot of young marriages will crash before 10 years.
yes, now.
Obviously now,
Yeah.
3-4 years, 2 months,
You know
5
why?
months.
You know why? There's a video I watched. I showed. I said a lot of people are in marriage because, especially the other gender, even a little percentage from our gender too, they're in marriages because they're looking for somebody to take care of them.
That's marrying for
So
the
you're
wrong
marrying
reason,
somebody
for the wrong reason.
Because when you're a Diego, this person has money, so you
for the
can take care
wrong
of it.
reasons, wrong.
Then you, the guy now, you're marrying because this girl is a
Beautiful.
big girl. Not
Yeah,
even beautiful.
Beautiful. Big
She
girl.
has money. Her
Has
family
money.
has money.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
You, it's
well
not
to
like your
do.
family don't have money, but her family is richer than your family.
Yeah.
Let's just land this one up now. I want you to give an advice of a guys that is outside Oka, that is dating someone that is in Oka. Dating a girl, decent girls in Oka. How to be careful, and not because of you have seen it all.
First of all, not be me go spoil your relationship.
Yes.
I'll start with that. You understand? But if I'm going to be sincere with you, if you can just zero your mind, trust your girlfriend, don't carry your mentality towards her doing unorthodox things. Just give her the trust until she does something that would make you think otherwise. If she has not done anything to make you think otherwise, my brother, just trust that girl.
Let's continue.
Just continue loving her the way she presents herself. It's as simple as that. Because left for girls in Oka, my brother, I no go lie give you a lot of things full Oka. I would not want to target a negative perspective.
Yeah,
You understand?
fully,
Because
fully.
there are still some good ones.
Yeah.
But a lot of things full Oka. Even the good ones will still give you some kind of negative
Yeah,
vibe
vibes,
in
like-
this aspect. But it's left for you as a man to be rational in your thinking. Always know that vices will come up. When they come up,
Now you just
Draw
want
back.
how to handle it.
you understand? Draw back, listen, watch, observe. Sometimes do what I call no contact. You understand? It's not like you're breaking up. You're not
Yeah,
breaking up.
just have
But
a
just
pause.
stay away. Have a pause. Stay away and see their reaction. See who wants you. Because let me tell you the truth. A man that loves you will always be there for you until he can't take it anymore. How you would know that he can't take it anymore is he goes silent.
Yeah,
He will go dark on you.
fully that.
When a man stops talking, it's better for a man to talk.
Talk that when you stop.
Then
talk.
start talking.
Yeah, it's a different case if the man is reserved. You know, there are men that are reserved, but when you come into the closet, they'll tell you, baby, see, these are the things you do I don't like.
Yeah.
You understand? A man will always tell you, a man that loves you will tell you your fuck ups.
Straight up
If a man does not tell you what you do that offends him, he does not love you.
at all. It doesn't correct you and all those stuff.
So guys, we are still coming. This is the first episode from him, but we're still going to hear a lot in Oka vibe, Oka night life. Just stick here. See us next time. Thank you for coming, guys.
Thank you, guys.